Alright guys, ZFR back here, and this is going to be another quick video about The Walking Dead, and this one's going to be about episode 12, and I just watched some of the previews for episode 12, and it looks like one of the big things that are going to be going on in this episode is Simon and Negan, the whole like debate thing between them, and then we're also going to have Negan versus Rick. Oh man, if you haven't seen the Negan versus Rick preview yet, go and watch it because it's awesome. I will admit, the one thing I saw that kind of threw me off a little bit was the fact that Negan was in a car alone at the back of his convoy. That seemed kind of weird to me, I'm not gonna lie. That seemed kind of out of place. Like, you would think that Negan, as the leader, would have some bodyguards in the car with him, or if he wanted to drive alone, which is fine, you know, if he just was like, nah, I'm going to drive alone this time, I'm not afraid, you would at least think they would be smart enough to have a car or two of guys driving behind him. So it seemed kind of weird that he was alone, but whatever. I'm not going to complain too much about that because the result of the scene we get afterwards is pretty awesome. So yeah, there's a couple things about this preview that I just want to talk about and throw out there because it's really cool. First of all, Negan versus freaking Rick. This is what the kind of stuff we've been wanting to see in All Out War. This is what people have been waiting for this season, what they haven't been delivering. So I'm really excited to finally see something we want, something that we're thirsty for out here. So yeah, let's finally get this fight scene, and I don't think this is going to be the end of Negan or Rick. I still think they're going to have one more confrontation at the end of the season, but I think this is going to be their big fight. I think this is going to be the fight where they really kind of have a showdown with each other and where they really go at each other. I think this is going to be to satisfy the fight, and I think towards the end of the season we're not going to really have a Negan versus Rick fight. Well, we are, but I think it's going to be shorter. I think it's going to be kind of quick, kind of like it was when Negan and him got in a fight in episode 8. So I think we're going to get something like that towards the end, and for this episode, I think we're going to get a big Negan versus Rick fight. Probably, I'm going to go ahead and guess somewhere in the middle of the episode this is going to happen. Maybe towards the beginning, who knows. But one of the other interesting things about this fight that I saw is the only reason Rick even got away with this, the only reason he even is getting a shot at Negan right now is because Simon made an attempt on Negan's life here. Simon was pretty much driving in front of Negan. As he drove past the alley, he saw Rick. He saw Rick coming down the alley, but he kept driving and he let Rick crash into Negan because he wants Negan out of the picture. He is not agreeing with what Negan's doing and stuff, so you know he's ready to get him out here. And you know, of course, the White's in the car with him, and the White has no idea that Simon's going against Negan like this at the moment. So you know, in a way, the White and Simon could form some kind of weird alliance, but of course it won't last because Simon wants the saviors to be these cruel, overwhelming monsters who kill everybody, get in their way, of course. And you know, the White, he hates the saviors the way they are now, really. So he kind of wants to get them out of the way completely, and he kind of wants them to either, I'm guessing, change or take their power away or whatever. So just a quick prediction for the end of the season. This is not a spoiler. I repeat, this is not a spoiler. This didn't happen in the comic books because we didn't have Simon in the comic books. But I'm going to go ahead and guess towards the end of the season, maybe somehow Negan is going to get defeated. I'm thinking Simon is going to try to take over the saviors. I think the White is going to be the one to kill Simon, and the White's gonna be like, no, get out here with that shit. We're not doing this again. This is a new age for the saviors, all of that, blah blah blah. I think that's what's going to happen at the end of the season. That's just my prediction. I can see them setting it up already because, you know, I mean, he's not gonna have a choice. Like, do you really let Simon take over after Negan's gone? Because at this point, they both want Negan out of the way at this point. So, but for very different reasons. So I think something interesting is going to happen there. Also, like, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. I mean, what else can they show us in this episode is going to top that? So I feel like that's definitely the big selling point of this episode. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave likes and comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I will see you guys on the next one. ZFR out.